Recently, when I watched Disney Plus, I realized there's a new movie in the horror section which is called Out of the Dark, and somehow I knew this movie is not what it seems, and it's intrigued me to watch the movie. And to my surprise, this isn't a horror movie. I'll be honest, I know this is not a horror movie because I once ran this Stephen Chow movie back in the VCD days, not DVD, VCD, yeah, that's how old I am, and this movie is kinda weird in some way. I mean, if you look at the trailer, it kinda advertised as a horror movie, and it's kinda look like a gory horror movie, but it is not, especially with Stephen Chow in it. This is actually one of Stephen Chow's most absurd horror and comedy movie, if you ask me. I really loved this movie as a child when I saw it back in elementary school, and I really still love it. When I watch the movie again on Disney Plus, I get a laugh out of it. I mean, this is an absurd story, and really Stephen Chow marks of nonsensical comedy, and it's really nostalgic. I mean, seeing Hong Kong back in the 90s. Honestly, seeing this movie is kind of blast from the past with all those 90s colors, and actually this is what Stephen Chow most known for, Mo Tie Lao, if I'm not mistaken, or nonsensical sense of humor, which somehow lost after Shaolin Soccer back in 2001, I guess. So to seeing Stephen Chow at his prime, it's kind of bring a smile to my face. Well, this is maybe Stephen Chow's darkest film, just for the sheer of blood and gory, but still a comedic movie, if you ask me. And if I have to tell the premise of this, is kind of absurd because it in 90s or in the 80s, Hong Kong movie have this tendency to almost copy what Hollywood or Western movie has to offer. And in this movie, Stephen Chow is acting like some sort of paranormal who can exorcist ghosts in his attire, which is a carbon copy of Leon the Professional. Even the girl, played by Karen Mok, also based his attire on Leon the Professional. So it's kind of weird to see the combination of comedy, Leon the Professional, and also gory movie like Halloween or something like that. So it's kind of breath of fresh air, if you ask me. The absurdity, the comedic timing, even the horror factors is kind of good, if you ask me. There are lots of time when all the the ghost sighting is actually kind of scary if you just watch it not as a whole movie, but if you just watch it as a clip or parts of the movie. So I guess this movie is something that you should watch for yourself, just a reminiscent of the good old day, for nostalgic value or for sentimental value. I guess if you have the time or you have the means to watch this movie, just watch it. I think I'm gonna rewatch almost all of Stephen Chow has to offer, especially the absurd one like fighting scholar or flirting scholar, if you ask me, or maybe something like fight back to school or love on delivery. Yeah, I think I'm gonna watch some Stephen Chow. You should too.